A third reason one might support moral relativism is because it seems to support the idea of tolerance, the idea that we should be tolerant of other people's or other cultures' beliefs, their moral codes, and their ways of life. Um, if moral relativism is true and moral truths depend on the beliefs of different people or cultures, um, that would not only explain the origin and diversity of moral truths, but that would also show that we ought to be tolerant and respectable, or excuse me, respectful of those people's beliefs, because what's true for them is true for them, and what's true for me is true for me, and there doesn't need to be conflict, there doesn't need to be crossover according to moral relativism. So therefore we should be tolerant of these other cultures, and we should not judge them or force them to believe what we believe just because we believe it. We should not try to persuade them to live our kind of life just because we believe that it's right, because after all, they have their beliefs and think that their way of life is right as well. And who are we to say that our way of life is better? So, in that sense, it seems that moral relativism discourages ethnocentrism, the idea that one's own society or one's own culture is somehow superior or better than other cultures and other societies. It seems that relativism discourages that by encouraging tolerance. And insofar as tolerance and being tolerant is a good thing, a right way to act, then moral relativism again is supported by its consistency with this tolerance thesis.